This is the place. The question is, which path should I be? Oh, hello. Hello.
Are you here for Umbra?
Yes.
Unfortunately, she is not in the best of moods today. A lot has come down.
Well, I do not know if she has updated your databases about me. I am not the Jackal. I came here because I had some information I wanted to share with her. Something I discovered that she might be interested in.
I could take a message to her, let her know that you are here. She is not far. If you will at least wait down the hallway, she will join you shortly.
Yes, and she might need I think he was called. When she learns about this,
She will get him as well.
thank you. At least this time he's around.
This place
What is
must be
he doing?
around 1,000 years old, judging by how age it is. Sorry.
Wasn't expecting to see you here.
On your left.
Lady Umbra? I apologize.
Jackal?
I apologize if I caught you in a bad mood.
It is not you that brought said bad mood.
Yes, if I recall from my visions, Dr. Harley Sawyer.
Frankly, he has angered me to a level that he should be afraid of. So, what brings you here?
In one of my recent premonitions, one of the paths I've seen, I saw something that you might be interested in. I saw myself.
Really, no.
I saw myself along with you. Some cases, just the two of us, sometimes with them. I saw us in a pocket dimension held together by a machine powered by exotic matter. A piece of landscape sitting within the void between worlds. Does that technology
Exotic matter.
Does that technology perhaps sound familiar to you?
It does, actually. I would need to see it with my own eyes to make sure it is what I think it is. I'll fetch him. We're leaving immediately. Don't mind the, mess.
Yeah, the multiple attacks on this place. How are you? I'm quite a number.
Yes.
Come along.
Already?
Good to see you again,
Yeah. Yes, it's good.
So,
Still a bad.
where exactly is this pocket dimension?
As I said, it's a large, rather large piece of landscape that's been shrouded in a bubble of sorts. Sitting, drifting, if you will, in the void between dimensions. Shatter spaces. What I call the universe. The multiverse. I could see myself place down the exact portal necessary to take us there.
Please, do. If it's what I think it is, then I'd like to see it with my own eyes.
Oh, no, not. Ah, fuck.
So here we are.
This is
A piece of your
it's
home
through
world.
here.
Your Mobius. A fragment kept stabilized by your father's machines. You're Mr. Tinker, if I'm correct.
Yes, but how? It shouldn't have survived.
Exotic matter.
Nothing but
Able to
make out what it is.
keep our laws of physics stable in a pocket dimension.
And please be careful. These are highly unstable at times.
These machines are what generate the exotic matter that power that sphere up there. It's what's keeping this entire pocket dimension intact. If anything were to disturb these, their power source, this whole place to go up and take us with it.
Strange. I don't remember it being this unstable.
This kind of thing, pocket dimensions, wormholes, they're highly unstable and exotic matter what keeps in check, keeps what we know as reality, laws of physics stable. But if something disturbs it, if it's in an unstable state, it can interfere with what we know as matter, time, space, gravity. You can see that. You can see in the state in this bubble we're in. Even with the two robots that still remain, it's still fairly stable. It's still impressive though.
It's still alive. I don't know how it's still alive, but it is. I remember when I was last here.
gods themselves had told us no, not to. He died here. He died in this very spot. To keep that machine going.
Our father, Mr. Tinker. The machines we saw, there's supposed to be more, isn't there?
There was supposed to be 4 to keep the entirety of Mobius in check. Keep it intact. Keep it from collapsing in on itself and destroying everything.
Entropy. The death of a universe. If it worked, your father's machine could have worked. The exotic matter protecting a planet. But I imagine the gods, for whatever reason, didn't like that and destroyed 2 of the machines, causing it to become unstable, running at half capacity, only able to protect this small piece of the planet.
If those gods hadn't been as selfish as they were, it would have worked. He was wise beyond his years and they refused to see it. I should probably check on it. You might want to back up quite a bit. All of you might want to back up a bit.
I'll come with you. I do not know much outside at least, but I must do some scanning.
It's just as I expected. It's still in functioning order, but like you said, it is running at half capacity.
If it were. Still goes to show how impressive your father's work was. Good or bad, Robotnik, Aikman, Mr. Tinker, I can do some great things. Terrible or fantastic, but still great. elephant tinkerer, that one motorbug they fixed, the village they lived in. In your case, what they did with you.
He seeked to make the world a better place than it already was. We were searching for energy sources that could power cities without the use of crude oil. That's why I don't run on regular oil. I run on star power. Stardust, even. Despite how I am now, I still keep his legacy alive.
If it weren't for the gods of your world, and the mother universe, and other things and others, Mr. Tinker could have been good. Painted a good picture on the legacy of a Botnik instead of what happens after. That's like in my world. My world, I shatter space. The biggest difference that changed things was, well, me.
Every time.
It's like I said, it's because it's not using all the machines that generate the matter, it's running at half capacity. We're lucky even all this is intact.
Granted, the fact that it's intact at all means that it would have worked regardless.
Yeah, like I said, if at full capacity, all four robots generating exotic matter, fueling that machine up there, it could have worked. Sure, Mobius would have been by itself in the void between the worlds, but at least there would have been hope.
At least there would have been a chance for everyone to continue living normal lives.
It would have been less than ideal, but with its own sun, an artificial one at least, life would have still existed. I mean, look at all the plant life.
Not to mention, if the gods were as selfish as they were. Oh, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Foolish. They costed me everything. They made me a monster.
Although I'll never
of their own
completely
making.
agree on your worldview that a lot of, if not all, gods had to have to die, I will agree that just like people, good, bad, arrogant, and benevolent, perhaps with their divinity, they thought they would survive the end of their world, their origin. But they don't realize sometimes that that power comes from worship. They can't, with a few exceptions, they can't survive the end of a world as much as anyone else. And still, people just have extra juice in the tank.
Thank you for showing me this. While the people may be gone, at least I could start rebuilding what's left.
I don't know how I'd... I don't know how it will take adding more material to this pocket dimension, but perhaps you could scavenge and deconstruct the ruins that still remain. Use that as material. At least...
These buildings are unstable, but they can work for material.
And at the very least, you still have something. No, it's not just your emerald. No, if you ever need a break, perhaps you can come here. Have some of your robots build a vacation home for you and them, perhaps?
Perhaps. Granted, I don't know if I will let many touch this world. There's not a lot left, and I would like to keep it preserved.
Like you said. Well, like I said. At least you have something.
Your world might be able to be saved still. Whether you think so or not.
Since you trust me enough to follow me, I shall trust you with my story. Especially since in other iterations, I would have shared it to you. Like I said, my world is like many Mobius's. A Sonic, an Eggman, good and evil, battling for control, for freedom, or tyranny. What made it different was one different change. A member of a mercenary group, the Jackal Squad, still surviving. Leaving because she was having a child. Infinite's wife. My mother. I'm a legacy.
Master.
Unlike my father, however, I was born with the power
I
of
scanned an intruder up there.
Yeah, he was there. He was at the Hydro base too. But let me continue. When war broke out, I wanted to do something to help, to make the pain stop. I joined the resistance and happened upon one of Eggman's labs. That's where I found this. The original Phantom Ruby of my chatter space. I decided to make something of the mantle that my father created. You became Infinite.
I see you've taken your own liberties with his legacy.
Because of my power over chaos, I had an infinity for the Phantom Ruby. I could tap into its full potential, unlike the copies that Eggman created, that my father used. I could control the real deal, like I told you.
I recall our conversation. I also recall that thing responding to you.
Yeah, I don't fully understand it yet, but it seems... But in every universe, the original has a consciousness of its own. It can act And it seems my affinity for it has broken it. Look back.
Maybe your respect, like I mentioned back at the house, you showed it the respect it deserved. So it decided to aid you in more than one way.
Because unlike my father, I didn't brag about it as my own power. I respected it. And unlike Ignium, I didn't try to create cheap copies.
Exactly. I trust that you'll know what to do with this stone. But be cautious. Ancient magic like that, it's not something to play around with. Especially if it does have a consciousness. It's not something to take lightly. Whatever is conscious in there could be far greater of an evil than what we're currently dealing with.
But this power to see different outcomes. See how things play out. Imagine you knew something. Imagine, I don't know, you knew about Starlight. Imagine you knew about Starlight. That platypus. And you
I
tried
killed
to-
him the moment that I found out he tried to do anything.
But
I know what you mean.
But imagine you tried to stop him, but in doing so you make it happen. Anything I do just makes it happen. You got lucky with yours, but in my world, in almost every world, he's the catalyst for Mr. Tinker going back to being Eggman. He reawakens the genius who took over Mobius. And every single outcome, he has visions for a slight he believes he took from the world. He creates the metal virus. Sonic, of course, can use his speed to run it off, buy himself time, but he's still a living creature. He got tired. But because of the random movie, I was protected. It would burn
You were
and
spared.
sickness the moment he ever touched me. But I had to watch as my friends, my family, the one I loved, turn into those things. Until I was the only living soul still alive. And my grief, my anger, I got so upset that the Phantom Ruby responded and tore open a portal. I could have gone anywhere. I've seen so many different worlds before I even stepped out of mine. But this one, the one we met in, that was the luck of the draw. That's my story.
You are welcome to stay in my hive whenever you need it. I will be aiding you in trying to restore your world. There is no hope left for mine, but there is still hope left for yours.
Interesting.
You still have a chance to get back everything that you lost. Granted, I found something new.
Yeah? You thought you had lost everything. All you had left was those trinkets and the Master Emerald. But look around. A piece of the world survived. A small piece, but still something.
I also have, and I still have a whole new world to build.
Yeah. You have someone who actually cares about you. Who sees in you what your father did. And thanks to timeline bullshit, you see that you might be able to build a family of your own. As I'm sure Mr. Tinker would have wanted.
He would have. There is still time to aid your world. I will do what I can.
Yeah, hope. I just have to hope it hasn't been too long. It takes years for the virus to start breaking down. So hopefully there might be a way to cure them.
There is.
Starlight, that idiot, always gets over his head and hits the... Is that involved? They try to control the infected, using their control over machines, enhanced by the emeralds. Eventually they too fell because of their arrogance, but until the very spark of Gaia dies, the emerald will still exist.
Then here. If you find those emeralds in your world, I am more than happy to aid in getting rid of this virus once and for all. And maybe slap around the Eggman that thinks he was smart enough to control anything.
I like to see the look on his face, seeing a version of one of his prized creations. Give him a taste of his medicine.
Granted, it'll be good to see his face when he realizes he's not the smartest one out there. Thank you for showing me this. There's still time to rebuild. Let us go.
And by the way, sir, would... And by the way, to you too, Sawyer wouldn't... As pulled as Sawyer is, it seems that he fears you as much as the prototype. Sure, he is one of many, but he does have a self-preservation instinct. But into his own words, he knows he's the best chance of the prototype to learn a secret that Playtime found. If he weren't, he would have already been killed. And now that he's gotten himself deep with you, especially on the prototype's orders, he would not do anything to piss you off.
Good. I hope he keeps it that way. Granted, I did see him as a friend until learning what he had done.
A fair amount of his arrogance died when he was betrayed by the staff, the CEOs. He kept making too many mistakes, and I'm sure he told you. But his mind, his brilliance, it was too valuable to be killed off. But once they were done with him, as one of the executives said, fight, get angry, doesn't matter. As we own the hardware you plugged into. And he's definitely not gonna disobey the prototype because he fears True's life too much.
I need to make the call. Excuse me.
And the prototype is definitely not going to get rid of his enforcers. Not when a fair amount have died or defected.
Any of those enforcers are welcome in my hive, the ones that defected at least.
The only ones I know of them had defected are Cat.
Well, let us go. I would hate for some of these drones to get their circuitry damaged. Leave it. Come along now. Don't you take that tone with me.